What's going on, everybody? It's Chris, SVT Garage. A little late start today, working on this, so I'm not sure how much time we're gonna have to actually put into it today. Ryan's mom's car was here about 20 minutes ago. He just left to drop it off. We did a radio install that for her. She just picked the car up and the radio wasn't working, so we just kind of put her new one in, got the backup camera all wired up. So it took a couple hours. It's actually a really big job. That radio was pretty complicated in that Volkswagen. So, but we're gonna get started on the Fox today. We're gonna do some more painting. Hopefully, get into some other stuff. Headlight buckets came in, so we can probably work on that too. So we're gonna flip this around and get straight to work, because we're a couple hours behind the 8 ball. So we want to get this going. So follow along, stay tuned. We're getting right to it. Alright, well, I kind of forgot to hit record on the camera, so yeah, the hood's off. It's 4 bolts, guys. I really don't think it's gonna make a huge deal, but I think these were 12s. Let's actually take a peek real quick. And they were 10s. So 4 10s came right off. My son gave me a hand with that. We're gonna get that underneath of that painted up today. I'm gonna start working on taking off the prop bar, get that done as well. And an update, see if we can get the light right in here. This engine bay looks really good. I thought it was gonna come out nice, but the way it dried and the way it's looking right now, it looks incredible. I mean, just back there, you guys remember how bad that looked? Coming up in here, how bad that was. It just looks so much more uniform, and to me, it really helps this blue pop. It really adds some contrast to the actual color of the car. So the gray's cool that they come with, but to me and it's very durable. This is some good stuff that we put down. So we're gonna finish doing that to painting these two to match on the underneath. We'll get this prop bar off and we'll get right to it. So we just finished painting the underside of this hood. And again, we're gonna go over nice before and after this. I know you guys might say we're painting too close to the Fox, but the wind is actually blowing this way, so we felt confident and we were checking on it. We don't see anything overspraying that way. Doing some more touching up on some random nuts and bolts, and then we used the hole here to kind of touch up our prop, and I will come here and clean this off, so we're not going to leave that. So we're not going to make a mess of Ryan's house and just be a bunch of a-holes and leave this like this. I'll come clean this off with some acetone. But the prop looks good. We got some other stuff touched up. We had some nuts and bolts, and then as you can see there was a sensor that we cleaned up. And then first coat on the underside of the hood. Again, I think with the blue it's going to look really nice. Don't use the yellow 3M tape for car stuff. This stuff sucks. It is just not holding very well. The wind is just taking it. We ran out of the blue. Store didn't have any blue, so I was like, oh, 3M yellow. Yeah, not a good idea. So we'll let that dry for a minute, And then we're gonna come in here and start working on some of this stuff. So stay tuned. He's being a good boy over there, cleaning the stop sign pole with some simple green and a brush.
Right off.
Okay. This fool and his simple green is outrageous.
Clean that camera lens with this.
I told him I've never smelt so much simple green in my life until I came to this guy's house.
One of the best painters I ever met.
That you're an
He
idiot.
said this is what he uses before he paints.
That's
wipes everything down.
Guys, do not prep with simple green. For the love of God, don't do that.
The guy who painted my hood. Look how good it looks.
All right, next step. First of all, that looks amazing. Good job, dude, on that. Solid.
This is stressing me out. We gotta wash this.
Yeah, we'll wash it. That looks really good. That came out better than I actually thought it was going to. But what we're doing now is we're gonna get these headlights installed. LMR, thank you again for dropping off those buckets. This whole car is getting pretty much done by LMR. And the only thing I couldn't get from them, Ryan, we got these from American Muscle, right?
Yeah, they're out of
Because late model, they're still out of stock. I mean, I wanted to wait, but kind of couldn't. So, but the buckets are in, and we're gonna get moving on this right meow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are installing the buckets. It has been a while since Ryan's never messed with a Fox body, so this is all new to him. For me, it's been a minute, and no instructions, so we'll figure it out. But Ryan he's utterly upset right now.
Why?
I don't know, because you're like, who needs a bucket to install a headlight? And why do there's so many nuts and bolts? And just trying to explain to him this is Fox body stuff. So we're working on that now. It does come with all the hardware, which is nice. So you have all these kind of like, let me see if I can get that on the camera here. The bucket here, and then you got all the retaining clips for it. We're gonna go ahead and get these all put in and keep it going. Buckets put in on both sides, as you guys can see, and it does kind of I feel like there should have been a little bit more of some directions on this. The problem that we're having is I haven't installed a brand new set of headlights in a Fox body in probably 15 plus years. And B, these came with a one piece, so none of this was with that with those headlights. And C, Ryan, what's your frustration?
It's just a stupid design.
It is a silly design. It's 3 pieces, but it's more like
You gotta put these
9 pieces.
Gotta put these screws in.
So this is what we're kind of having to do. So you got the bucket in, like you guys see we installed there. We put the corner light in to kind of gauge how recessed we needed the headlight. And essentially, I'll show why he's messing with that. I'll show you guys on this side what we got to do. So with the bucket in, what we're doing here is it comes with all the hardware, but you got to keep adjusting these in. So it's a little tedious adjusting them in, and then again it kind of comes with these clips, and then this clip goes on these clips go in here, and then what that does is essentially clips the end of that Phillips into there, and this is being what's used to hold it in place. So a little trial and error, we're figuring it out, and we should hopefully have this wrapped up here within the hour, I'd say, and then get this hood back on before the rain comes, because it is drying pretty good, and then hopefully have these headlights installed. So we're gonna keep going, keep moving. I'll put this back on the hyperlapse. I just wanted to stop so you guys can have an idea of what we're seeing here. And then the trim, we got to figure out the this kind of like rubber trim for the headlight that came in the kit for the bucket. So it didn't even come with the headlights, it came with that bucket. It's kind of like a restoration kit. So we're gonna keep moving and try to get this wrapped up. All right, here's where we're at. Headlights are installed after about 30 minutes of in and out. You guys will kind of see on that hyperlapse. We were just trying to get everything lined up, starting from scratch with everything. It's a bit of a process. Ryan, I think, hates Fox bodies even more now, or at least their headlights. And what we ended up doing, guys, let us know. We decided not to install these for two reasons. One, agree, dude, or disagree? Not really a.
It looks horrible.
It looked terrible. It really did. We had them on 2 or 3 times. We took them off. We had them on. We took them off. And the more we're looking at it, it's just cleaner with them off. So we're gonna include these. We're gonna leave them with the car, for whoever ends up purchasing said car when it's up for sale. But we ultimately are just, it looks more streamlined with them off. And these 3-piece headlights, they are kind of notorious for the gaps. Just every single one I've ever owned has had these gaps, and I don't even remember mine having these back in the day. So where we're at today, I feel like we made really good progress, but I feel like we didn't make strides. It was more tedious stuff today, and we're really trying to not rush through this thing. We're trying.
Exhausted, guys. We worked on my mom's car from 10 o'clock till 4, putting a 9-inch head unit with a backup camera and a Volkswagen Beetle. 2004 Beetle. Don't ever put a head unit in those. It takes all day.
So
We've been out here all day is what I'm
trying to say. And today the time right now is 5:53. So we've been in the driveway since about 10 a.m. and we're kind of pooped, but we wanted to make some headway on this, and I feel like we're doing all right. We're doing good still. I was hoping to get some more parts off here so we can start prepping and painting kind of like the front drive and the motor, but we'll get to that ASAP. Just stay tuned, because we're taking our time. We're not rushing. We want this thing to be as nice as we can possibly get it working at the house. So I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Guys, comment below, let us know. I think this turned out fantastic. This looks 1,000 times better, and again, with the blue, you can kind of just see the way it's contrasting. I don't know. I'm a fan. I like it. Headlights, obviously, huge difference. A little better than the one piece that we had taken out. We're going to order some bulbs for it. So that'll be here for next video. And then, where do you think we're at after this?
Get all the wiring fixed and start getting into running again.
Yeah.
We're going to get rid of this
hodgepodge.
Store fuse block.
Yeah.
Put a circuit breaker in here.
Yep.
Battery terminals. Fix this rat nest. I have to figure out. We have just wires just running all over. We have wires running everywhere, and some of them aren't even connected.
Yeah.
This was just tucked up in here.
Yeah.
Laying up in the cut.
So we got some. I don't know, some surgery to do on this.
Oh, this is a mess.
End of this side of the car. So we're gonna tap into that. That'll be definitely one of the more
Thursday.
Tedious side of this. Yeah, what is today?
I'm just tired.
Today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Thursday we're gonna get back on it.
I'm at the fire station tomorrow. I'm ready to go take a nap.
Yeah, he's beat. I got off shift this morning and I mean, did I tell him about the light bar? Sold.
Oh yeah, sold.
20 hours. It was up for sale. Facebook Marketplace. Some guy came and picked it up, loved it, got all the hardware, and you know, he's building a Sonic Blue New Edge, and he was looking for that light bar for his convertible, so it worked out, and he saved himself a couple $100. So that was a good score, and I'm glad, you know, it went as fast as it did, because that was a cool piece. But let's update them on the redfire too. Let's show them what we did. So the other video, we kind of showed you guys the paint can, and we put a short up of spraying the calipers with this.
It just didn't work out.
It didn't. It looked good when it was wet. It looked really good when it was wet.
It's just not my style.
But it just wasn't, yeah, it wasn't what we were wanting. And we went with the Alumablast, guys. And look how awesome that looks. So this is where we decided to go. And we're just waiting. No, you have the Brembo stickers
They're
already.
not here yet. I ordered the bigger ones.
Okay.
They'll be here tomorrow.
And then
you can see here, so I sanded these down, and when I painted them with the
you see the kind of the Brembo behind it.
I painted them and then put the stickers on, and then I cleared over it before I decided I didn't like the bronze. So the little shadow you can see there is the adhesive, and I think just the difference in the paint levels from.
Sure.
I didn't want to sand these back down to bare metal, so when I put the new sticker on, it'll line up.
Just line it up, yeah.
I'll throw some more clear on it to seal everything in, and that'll be it.
So you guys,
these are all pretty much ready to install. I have one prepped to go on, and then one to do with you guys, so you can see how to do it. Because there's a few things you got to do.
Yep. So we'll get one wrapped up off camera, and then the second one we will do it in depth. But these, Ryan, these are the S&S
engineering
spacers.
These came completely rusted, looking like trash. I had to sand them down and paint them with Alumablast.
We're not saying like a little rust.
They looked like they were in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. So what? Not trying to knock on it, but not happy the way these arrived.
For $180 for a freaking metal spacer and then 4 push-in studs with some hardware. They should have been stainless steel.
Yeah. So especially for $200, like not cool. At least powder coat them or paint them, put something on there. There's bare metal.
Garbage. They look worse than. Show them the vise right here.
It was worse than that.
They look worse than the top of the vise.
So
I mean, they were
not trying to call them out, but that's not cool. Going on the redfire, guys. So stay tuned for that video. Fox, we're gonna go ahead and throw the hood on and get it done for the day. So let's flip this around, and it's Chris.
Ryan.
Got Caden back there helping out again. Thank you, dude. He's enjoying his summer vacation, doing some wrenching. Guys, check out the video. Give us a like, throw in a subscribe. We're gonna keep pumping out these Mustangs, the Fox bodies, whatever we get our hands on. We're gonna keep working on. So we do appreciate the support, and comment below. Let us know what you guys think today, especially with the way the underneath that hood turned out. I mean, I think it looks flawless, but let us know. We appreciate all your guys' thoughts and your time. So we'll catch you in the next one. SVT Garage.